Play. Love it.
It's lovely off backhand.
I think that's the side Pliskova is probably going to want to try and attack as much as she can when she gets the opportunity to be inside the baseline, pressing on the Azarenka forehand side. She just has a little bit more loft on that side, so it's easier for Pliskova to attack.
There it is again.
13-15.
Stuck in the racket, maybe.
Oh my God, yeah.
Or
There's a
something
chain,
stuck.
I think.
Or a chain.
Chain has
yeah,
got.
Or chain.
Well, how's that for an opening game point? Brilliant from both players.
14-15.
That was good quality from both. I think Pliskova just had a little more firepower in that rally. Azarenka wasn't too far away from that forehand, just skidded through the court. Azarenka guessing right on that approach shot. Pliskova probably could have accelerated a little bit more on that forehand. She just guided it to the corner.
It's not a bad play from Azarenka. Pliskova not the greatest mover in the world.
I like that play a lot from Azarenka. Pliskova okay moving side to side because she's got that long reach, but if you can get her coming forward, she does struggle a little bit more.
So important for Karolina today to keep that first serve percentage nice and high.
Pliskova.
Azarenka immediately recognizing how good the approach was. No hesitation, followed it in.
That's something that she did very well against Martic as well in the previous round. She said she was consistently looking for those opportunities to get more inside the baseline to approach the net and transition forward.
Positive start from Victoria Azarenka, hitting the ball very cleanly early on here.
Azarenka.
Just defending the pace of Pliskova so well throughout this point. She's so good at changing directions, Azarenka. She's just aware of her opponent, constantly keeping Pliskova on the run. Just off the line, great serve from Pliskova.
Advantage, Pliskova. Game, Pliskova. First game.
So Pliskova saves a break point, comes through the opening game of this first set. It's a distinct game plan from Azarenka, though, looking to try and move Pliskova around from the back of the court. Look at the Pliskova team there, working with a new coach these days, Leos Friedel. Was with Sasha Bayan, of course, and that partnership came to an end in July.
Well, he was here last year at the US Open as well, and Pliskova at that time was still with Sasha, but he couldn't come over because he couldn't get the visa on time, and Leah Friedel stepped in, and he's still around. Obviously worked out very well.
Yeah, he's a very good doubles player. Was Leos, got to a high of 14 in the Worlds.
Victoria Azarenka to serve. Let second serve. La 15.
Azarenka knows that her serve is going to be an important factor in this match. Pliskova is going to be so aggressive when she gets second serve opportunity to attack.
Pretty good return off the first serve there from Pliskova.
La 13.
Azarenka so quick to get up on that ball, no hesitation. Saw Pliskova on the stretch on that backhand return.
Loose forehands, just a little too much heat coming from the other side of the court right now.
And the ball is coming with such pace. Your first instinct is to try and guide it, but you really have to almost accelerate more to keep control of such a big paced ball. Great depth from Azarenka.
30-40.
I think it's good. Pliskova's continuously trying to attack. She gets a lot of pace, but the depth's going to be important for Pliskova, for both of them actually. But Azarenka, if that ball lands shorter and has a lot of pace, she's not going to be bothered by that pace. She can redirect that really well and create depth like she did on that point.
Just long, rock solid from Karolina Pliskova, who saved a break point herself and then breaks in the very next game. First ace won't be the last. Told you.
30 love.
Her serve is tough to read because she gets that nice shoulder turn. Just such a nice motion on the serve, but it looks the same every toss, no matter which direction she's going to hit the serve. That's why it's so difficult to read.
Great block again from Pliskova. Really has come out strongly here.
It's a good pickup on the baseline from Azarenka too on that middle shot that just landed inside of the baseline, but Pliskova still had just so much time unleashed on that forehand.
$40-15.
Return from Azarenka, and kind of thought that that double fault might be a little innocuous there at 40 love, but now the pressure just beginning to build.
Oh, it's such a good play too to have your court position even more aggressive. when your opponent just double faults, just apply added pressure.
Good second serve there, though, from Karolina Pliskova. The dreamt of a better start here. Olga Savchuk and Jez Green.
Azarenka, part of her game plan, just to try and rush Pliskova, take time away from her. If she let that one bounce, Pliskova would have had more time to get into position, get herself organized.
Playing with so much confidence here, Pliskova. Beautiful strike. Good deep return.
Playing with that much depth, it's just so hard to constantly defend again and get the depth. That you just feel like you're always on your back foot, and you know you have to get that depth, so it just puts a little extra stress and tension.
Good response from Azarenka. Her team there. Her coach Maxime just in the middle there. Swiatek.
Her return stance just standing a little to her left more. It just allows her to have more space for the forehand. That's why she was able to swing pretty freely on that return. She was pretty far away from the beginning, and beautiful volley. Smart to go short in the court. Azarenka is in this last game doing a much better job. Anytime she has a little more time, she's spreading the court more with her ball, just trying to get Pliskova on the move.
For her to come through on the scoreboard and stays just that single breakdown. Well, you can download the US Open app to follow your favourite players, track the latest scores, stats, match highlights, player news and more. It's available in the App Store and the Google Play Store as well. I'm sure I don't need to keep telling you this. I'm sure you've all already got it.
No doubt. It has a lot of good information.
It is very good.
I'm constantly just updating and looking at the scores every,
Yeah.
every minute.
Well, it's just so nice to see Karolina Pliskova playing this kind of tennis again, because it really has been a bit of a struggle. 2022, you can kind of understand why she decided to make the coaching change. And oh yeah, it's gone to it again.
So she has time. She should continue to use that shot, that drop shot. You can see Pliskova not even making a move forward to even look to sprint to that drop shot. Well disguised by Azarenka as well. Almost looked like she was about to take that ball as a forehand, changed her mind, and just didn't get enough pace on that last backhand.
Overplay it.
30.
You can understand why she went for it. It's been successful so far. Doesn't have to necessarily go for the line. She can just keep it in front of her, and because she's been successful, because Pliskova hasn't moved up to that one very well, you can keep that ball in front of you.
Taste of her own medicine, but comes up short, and a chance again here for Azarenka to get back on serve. Which she does. Loose forehand from Karolina Pliskova. And after a quick start, back on serve in this opening set, 26 minutes gone. Pliskova leads 3-2. Once again, the crowds have come flooding into Flushing Meadows. The crowds over this weekend have been absolutely brilliant. Most at the moment out on Arthur Ashe, because Rafael Nadal and Francis Tiafoe are embroiled in a really good match at the moment.
One thing Azarenka mentioned in her match against Petra Marches was how much she was proud of being able to shift that defense to offense, and a lot of the points against Marches, she's did that very successfully, and that's something that's going to be important today, because the way Pliskova hits the ball, a lot of times you feel like you're on the defense.
Fourth backhand winner already, Azarenka.
flush that one. You could see Azarenka, the movement in that particular point. She kept inside the baseline, trying to look for the opportunity to get the advantage. Just got a little stuck. It was good depth from Pliskova.
Overplayed the volley, but just put it into a good position of the court there.
She struck through it well. I like that she didn't guide it too much. She struck her racket through the ball towards the court, kept it inside the sideline. Good placement.
Yeah, picking her moments well. Early stages here to come forward. Azarenka won all 5 points at the net. She won the first 3 games, but Victoria Azarenka fights back and wins the next 3 games, and we're all tied up. So much experience there with Azarenka. There was never going to be any kind of panic after the somewhat slow start out here. Recently turned 33 years of age.
Mentioned her age, 33. I think that's something that Azarenka has done exceptionally well. Is as the game has just gotten stronger, more powerful, more physical, she's been able to continue to get better and adjust. And I think one of the things that why she was able to do that, because her footwork is so good. She has such intensity out there. She's one of the best movers on the tour, one of the best competitors. But even if you watch her practice, all her practices come with that same intensity over and over again. She's always just looking to get better and improve. Azarenka just placed herself on the baseline and just kept on hitting.
15-30.
Pliskova put a little extra on that last forehand cross court, but Azarenka really quick to get behind that ball, get really balanced to be able to handle that extra pace.
Turnaround. This has been 2 break points for 4 games in a row now. Undone by the lack of pace there. Azarenka just 96 miles an hour.
Changing it up, going behind Azarenka off of that return.
understand why she's going for it,
Advantage,
but
Pliskova.
I think she's just hitting the ball so cleanly from the back of the court now. You just keep asking Pliskova the question.
There's a little bit of a late decision there from Azarenka. That's why she mistimed it. It's almost like, oh yeah, I forgot about the drop shot. Gotta throw it in. So, gotta be so decisive when you want to throw in that shot. Azarenka just so consistent off the baseline. You just feel like you have to do something. And she doesn't give you a lot of free points. So when you're playing against her, you just have that added pressure that you feel like you have to produce such a good shot in order to make an impact.
So one off the forehand a few minutes ago, now one off the backhand.
Advantage, Pliskova.
For someone that's so tall, Pliskova did a good job of getting her legs down low to redirect that last backhand. It's a little applause from Azarenka.
Yeah. Showed it that one. That's huge from Karolina Pliskova. Somehow finds a way through the game. But at least we will have uninterrupted play out here on Armstrong.
15 left.
Roofs close so quickly here as well, don't they, in New York? No, Wimbledon, it takes kind of 15-20 minutes for that roof to close, but here it's kind of done in about 5 minutes or so.
Opponent gives you less options to try and get this ball by Azarenka. Good coverage, covered that down the line shot. Enough pace on it as well. If any slower than that, Pliskova maybe would have controlled that return a little bit better.
So quickly the roof closes, nearly done already. Yeah, very comfortable hold for Victoria Azarenka. Haven't had too many of those kind of service games in this one so far. good to go. Great that the players can play through it with the roof closing. I know earlier on in the Cam Norrie-Andrei Rublev match, the umpire actually gave them the option whether they wanted to carry on playing or wait it out, and they both decided just to sit down and wait for the roof to close, but you can't hear it, and it's probably not in your eyesight really, apart from when you throw the ball up to serve.
Well, that's what is so great, is that it is so quiet. And obviously Pliskova and Azarenka opt to just continue to play because you don't hear anything, and it closes at a fast enough pace but slow enough where it's not that distracting when they go to serve. Here on the Pliskova serve, a couple quick unforced errors to give Azarenka a little advantage, love 30.
Fault number 3 for Karolina Pliskova, and 2 break points here for Azarenka to hit the front. That's very well done.
She was standing after that serve, did not back off, kept 2 feet inside the baseline after she finished that serve, just to get on top of that backhand quickly.
Oh, she decided to take it out of the sky. The racket is gone. It is a complete turnaround out here on Louis Armstrong. Karolina Pliskova led by 3 games to love, but it's now Victoria Azarenka who will try and serve out this opening set at 5-4.
Pliskova saw. She went up, got up to that ball really quickly.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, Azarenka kind of looked up at the umpire as if to say that was out. The umpire kind of looked back and said it was about a metre in.
Yeah.
Quite sure.
I think she was so close to the net that the flight of the ball, she probably thought it was maybe going out. Just see her motioning to get a little bit more spin on that one, accelerate through more. That's what helps you get more height over the net, is that extra acceleration.
More interested in
Don't
getting
fall.
the ball. Someone as tall as Karolina Pliskova.
I think she did a great job of focusing there, because I think she thought for a moment Pliskova's deep ball maybe had gone past the baseline. She had a second look at it, so did a good job of staying in that point mentally. Mistimed that one completely.
13-14.
First serve, and after saving great points, 52 minutes out on court, Victoria Azarenka has her first look at a set point.
It off of it slightly. Every time she makes a mistake long, she motions to herself that extra acceleration, just getting more spin on the ball to bring it back down in the court. See, she just lifted up at the last second.
backhand Azarenka.
Advantage, Azarenka.
Set point number 2.
Usually so solid on that backhand down the line. Just pushed it long a little bit. Wasn't quite in the right position. Needed a couple of steps away from that ball. Azarenka.
Advantage, Pliskova.
It was a good get from Pliskova on that full stretch. She hit the slice. It was her only option, really, and was able to keep it low enough. It's a tough shot to hit, to lift that one up down the line over the higher part of the net.
Double faults gives Karolina Pliskova the break back. 2 set points come and go for Victoria Azarenka, and on we go in this opening set. Just 4 minutes shy of the hour mark. 5 games all.
Struggled a little bit on the serve there with the toss in particular. Caught a couple of those tosses, looked like it was getting away from her to the right too much. Just lost her rhythm on the ball toss.
Where do you stand on the ball toss? Do you think as soon as you throw it up, that's it, your serve starts?
No, I think you can, I think you can
I just saw a little bit of debate.
I've heard that debate before.
Andy Roddick on social media last night brought it up, so I was just wondering where you stood.
What did he say? He thinks you should just have to hit it?
I think he said, yes, if as soon as you throw the ball up, that's it. So if you need to abort your ball toss, that's it, you lose your serve.
Moment there from Azarenka. It looked for a second she was going to let that ball drop and changed her mind, and just that one moment where you become indecisive can cause unforced errors.
Some players over the years have had kind of the yips, haven't they, with their ball toss?
I just think it's tough, especially if it's really windy.
Yeah.
That would be difficult.
Doing a Sara Rani match, and she literally had to serve underarm because she physically could not throw the ball up.
Yeah, there was a time in her career where she really struggled with the ball toss.
opposite where Pliskova was on the court there. So it was a good moment to throw in the drop shot.
And smart coverage as well to cover that cross-court ball, because she noticed Pliskova, that ball was dropping. It dropped so low. It's the easier shot to hit from that position is the cross, because you can tend to get more pace on it. Azarenka smart in covering that ball, just redirecting it down the line.
Strikes from Pliskova.
I feel like those are ones you don't necessarily want to see, see
Yeah,
the replay. Oh, man.
A bit of pace into that exchange.
She's in such good position. Azarenka, great commitment on that backhand. Fast. Pliskova.
It's the same expression after every shot she misses, isn't it, with Azarenka, with that kind of shadow swing on the...
Yeah. She knows what she needs to do, but it's tough to execute it on such a big ball from Pliskova.
Karolina Pliskova. Azarenka thought that the previous shot from Pliskova was wide. Immediately looked up at the chair umpire. But it is Pliskova who comes through and now leads 6-5 in this opening set. It's a great start for Karolina Pliskova.
Credit to Pliskova. You mentioned Azarenka serving for the match at 5-4 when Pliskova got broken. Threw her racket a little bit, obviously in complete frustration, but is able to turn it around right away mentally. I think so. She got back, but she had her racket back when she was and set up, like she was about to really strike through the ball. I think that helped the disguise, was just keeping that other hand on the racket. Nice touch.
Centrally there.
Well, I had the same thought. As soon as she hit it, I was like, oh no, she's letting Pliskova back into the point. She's so good at the down the line, just went straight down the middle. Pliskova not doing enough with that pass. I think she was trying to go to the feet of Azarenka, just didn't get it low enough, but great touch volley.
Good when she's come forward today, 9 of 12. Pliskova struggled a little bit more, just 3 out of 10. back-to-back bullets off that backhand wing.
But setting up those backhands well with the two deep forehands with a lot of height and pace on the ball. Set point for Pliskova.
Virtue of breaking in that final game of the opening set, Karolina Pliskova with the advantage now of serving first in the second. Real battle, hour and 7 minutes on court to save a couple of set points along the way. So you wouldn't be changing too much if you were Azarenka, Joe? You just think she maybe didn't play those big points well enough?
No, I mean, she had the advantage. She was serving for the first set at 5-4. She was playing great. I just think that game was a little shaky from her, and she was visibly frustrated. The serve, she was struggling with the toss all of a sudden out of nowhere on that particular service game. Right in the strike zone. She's very good at capitalizing on those moments when she gets those opportunities. A little ambitious.
15-14.
Trying to find an angle that possibly wasn't there. Karolina Pliskova, so opportunity here for Azarenka to start off this second set just as she would have wished.
That was a good second serve. Really good second serve from Pliskova.
Let's face it.
Pliskova read exactly what Azarenka was going to do. I know she didn't make the forehand, but Pliskova had slammed on the brakes.
Azarenka knew that was a moment there. So much time on that forehand.
straight back at her, Karolina Pliskova, after she got up to the drop shot with a smile on the face of Azarenka. I think she knows she might have got away with one there.
It's great anticipation from Azarenka. I thought for sure Pliskova might have tried to whip that one cross court, but the fact that Azarenka covered the cross court in a similar point, Pliskova trying to catch Azarenka off guard going down the line, but Azarenka was there.
She's missed that one.
I don't know why she tried to go for the slice there. And Pliskova for a moment thought that ball was going to go out. Didn't have a ton on the last forehand. Azarenka just trying to change it up. Azarenka more stable in those last couple of ground strokes.
Big with the second serve, did Karolina Pliskova. Another double fault. 8 points again for Azarenka. Just ridiculous from Pliskova how well she dealt with that return from Azarenka.
It's an incredible pickup, the baseline from Pliskova. And Azarenka even gets right on this last forehand, but so much pace from Pliskova.
Five break points saved.
White pitch with this net. Ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy to the players, please remain silent while the ball is in play or while one of the players is about to serve. Thank you.
It's a pretty tough job for the umpires here at the US Open.
defending from Azarenka.
Advantage, Azarenka.
Back in her box again. Met at the Chris Evert Academy. I think we invited him to Washington as well, I believe, Jill. He was
Yep,
there.
he was there.
Here at the US Open as well. Pretty cool experience for him.
It's so frustrating. You feel like you're gaining some momentum, applying some pressure. Pliskova serve, and you get a break opportunity and don't even get a chance to get your racket on the ball.
Pliskova. This is really going to sting Azarenka if she doesn't break through here.
Oh, smart on the passing shot from Pliskova. Didn't try and power through that one. Got more spin, so it just dipped so low on Azarenka.
Massive hold that is from Karolina Pliskova. 6 break points saved in that opening game. Huge frustration for Azarenka.
I think for Azarenka, the important thing is that she had so many opportunities there. I mean, I know she wasn't able to convert on any of those break points, but the fact that she's getting openings, I think that's, you have to take some momentum forward from that just to give yourself a little confidence. Continue to see this toss. It didn't start off, at the beginning of the match she looked great, but as the match has gone on, her toss seems to be drifting to the right a little bit more, and you can see her reaching for that. On the ball, though, from Azarenka.
15-30.
They did a great job early in that point, defending out of that forehand corner. Managed to find the baseline, not renowned for a movement, but moved across to that very nicely. Saw Jez Green in her box earlier on today. Started working with Karolina just after Wimbledon. They did a couple of week training block together, and actually saw him in the player cafe earlier on today. There he is.
Sunglasses on his head.
Yeah. Oh, gets through fast, and after saving 6 break points in her opening game, she now has a look at 2 of her own.
Azarenka so frustrated. She didn't opt to take that one down the line. Good anticipation from Pliskova. She hits it much better, is able to reach up for that ball when the ball is more on top of her, where it doesn't drift to the right. And she goes to that trustworthy serve, that out wide serve on the deuce. That one's been so effective for her.
It's a little wild. Yeah, I asked Jez what him and Karolina have been working on, and he just looked at me and just said, movement, 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 movement. And when we're done with that, some more movement.
There's a look at that Azarenka serve. Finishes nicely inside the court. You want to keep that momentum going forward, and look at the footwork. I love the little extra steps she takes. Unusual unforced errors from Azarenka, just looking up at her box, not comprehending what happened. You rarely see her miss or make a mistake so early on in a rally.
She feels as though she's had a few that have missed by a millimetre or two. Third chance now for Pliskova. Good fortune there for Victoria Azarenka.
She even looked slightly hesitant on the swing volley a little bit. You could see her just try and work the ball into the court instead of swinging freely and guiding that volley. Got the luck with the let court.
That's beautifully done. Committed, with conviction in that forehand. Out on a flurry of break point opportunities in the opening couple of games of this second set. 20 minutes we've been going already out here. Azarenka had 6 break points, Pliskova had 3. From Victoria Azarenka. She felt that last game that she just came through was so important for her after missing out on all those break points in the opening game of this set. If she then got broken in the next game, it really would have just compounded the misery. Pliskova has gone to that drop shot today, and both times have finished halfway up the net.
Well, Azarenka has been the one that's definitely been more successful. She's been incorporating that drop shot as much as she can. It's been very effective against Pliskova. such a good job of picking up some deep balls from Pliskova, and then the one she had the most time on made the mistake.
It's the kind of tennis Pliskova wants to be playing. Big first serve, put away with the backhand.
I like that she's mixing that serve up as well. That was more off pace. Went for more of a kick serve, a little bit more slice, because for Azarenka, she's expecting the power consistently. So just that slight change up can be effective.
Will it be lucky number 7 for Azarenka in this set? She finally takes one of her opportunities. Of the match that's just finished on Ash. Jill, how about that? Frances Tiafoe knocking out Rafa.
Incredible. Yeah, we were keeping one eye on that match, one eye on this match. We were paying attention, seeing what's happening. It was amazing. Tiafoe played so exceptionally well. You always know Tiafoe loves those big moments, loves playing in front of the crowd on the big stage, but to have one of the biggest wins of his career, I mean, he's finished strong as well, closed it out nicely, ended up breaking Rafa to win the match.
Got pretty emotional as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah, tears coming down.
So he'll play Andrei Rublev in the next round. Frances Tiafoe, Rublev beating Cam Norrie, first on this court this morning. So only 45 minutes or so away from the night session. Out on Ash, I'd imagine that will be slightly delayed because of that match finishing quite late. But Danielle Collins and Arina Sabalenka kick things off out there. A few tennis balls bursting open with how hard both of those two hit it. It's nice, just controlled, easy power from Pliskova.
40-30.
Response from her after dropping the opening set.
That's just been so difficult for Pliskova to get the ball by Azarenka. She covers the court so well. And every single drop shot, she's charging forward, making that court look smaller for Pliskova to hit at.
Well, USOpen.org is your online home for point-by-point live scoring, highlights, real-time stats and draws. You can visit the official tournament site at USOpen.org.
Left for serve.
Pliskova did a good job of getting her racket on the ball, but that depth, it was right into the corner. She did a good job of getting out of the way of that serve, a body serve.
Yeah.
Left for serve.
Halfway up the net from Pliskova. Azarenka, look at the body language now.
And the difference of the body language between the two.
Although, to be fair, Pliskova is kind of always like that, isn't she? She could be 6-love, 5-love up.
17.
I really do feel that positive energy has helped her a lot because she was making a few unforced errors at the beginning, the first couple games of this second set, but she never backed down. She kept trusting herself that she would be able to turn it around. And now she's feeling more confident.
Second serve from Pliskova. Serve of the match for Karolina Pliskova, 115 miles an hour. Coco Gauff still leads the way in terms of the fastest serve on the women's side of things. First 8 days, 128 she got it up to.
Thank you for the ball.
Big holds from Karolina Pliskova. And just no emotion really from her as she strolls towards her bench. Stays very much in touch in the second set. Azarenka leading 3-2. sometimes you like to see a little more emotion from Pliskova, even if she has to kind of force it out of herself?
Well, I think you get moments, but most of the time she shows the emotion when she's frustrated or
like
flustered.
the racket throw
right.
in the opening set.
Yeah, but you would like to see her, especially if she has a good hold like that, to save another break point.
Yeah.
She's had some tough service games in this second set, but you would like to see some little positive energy, because I do feel like it's worked for Azarenka, so you can see it happening in front of you. But yeah, she usually doesn't do that.
Time.
So Azarenka 3-2, second set with the break. Struggling with that ball toss way out in front of her there. Doesn't bother her though. It's her first ace of the match. Did a great job with that first serve percentage in this second set. Is Vika 82% first serves in. She's only actually missed 3 first serves so far.
Pliskova saw coming. She got a little bit of a head start up to that drop shot. That one also had some more height. Pliskova able to catch that above the net to strike through that forehand.
Great serve.
Really angled away from Pliskova off the bounce.
Off that ball, not easy for Karolina Pliskova, so Azarenka comes through the game pretty comfortably, 4-2. That was though.
I mean, it's just amazing how Pliskova does that. You just feel like she's so not balanced as she's just trying to dig in and stay in this point, and just one slight moment where she can just take that outer leg and get balanced, she can get so much pace and change from defense to offense.
tiebreak. Karolina.
2016, the year that she made the final here, had to beat both Venus and Serena en route to that final. Venus in the 4th round, Serena in the semis. She lost out to Angelique Kerber, 6-4 in the 3rd in the final. Great return.
40-15.
Azarenka made her first final here back in 2012. Lost out to Serena, and also lost out to Serena the year later, 2013, and then last time she made the final here a couple of years ago, 2020. Beat Serena in the semis that year and lost to Naomi Osaka. Second ace in the game for Karolina Pliskova. Just hanging around here. Azarenka knows if she can ill afford any kind of lapse in concentration right now. She leads 4-3. Look at the trees, they're very breezy outside. Of course, we've got the roof closed here in Armstrong, so it won't affect the players in this one. I think rain is forecast this evening as well, so I'd imagine the roof will be closed for both the night matches on Ash later. Take that, says Pliskova.
15. Second set.
Need to get a little bit more pace on that return. She got that heavy spin. It was only 80 mile an hour second serve from Azarenka.
Left for serve.
Drop shot from Azarenka, perfectly played.
Pliskova is picking up on it a little bit more, that drop shot. She's got a quick step forward to that one, but she just couldn't stop quickly enough to redirect herself to get back for that lob, to get in good position. It was another good move from Azarenka to cut into the court after that drop shot.
looked like she was lining up for the drop shot. Pliskova was already on her way and then tried to just bunt it a little deeper.
She saw Pliskova make the move to sprint forward and changed her mind.
Chance to get back on serve. And Azarenka punished for not getting the double break earlier in this set. All tied up, 4 games all.
It's just great rallying from Pliskova. There was one forehand I thought was going to get her into trouble. She just took so much pace off, and that's where I thought Azarenka was going to take control. It was good defending from Pliskova, and then turn that point around.
Just to let you know, if you are waiting for that match on Arthur Ashe between Aryna Sabalenka and Danielle Collins, the walk-on has just been delayed slightly like we thought it would be, so 7:28, very precise. They will be walking onto court.
So well done from Azarenka, just staying in this point. It's good pressure again from Pliskova, trying to get the advantage, but Azarenka again redirecting the pace so well.
Hitting the backhand a little cleaner than the forehand at the moment. Pliskova, another tentative forehand midway through that point.
I think that's why Azarenka is trying to redirect, but get it to the Pliskova forehand side. Serve right in the center of the court. Great job from Azarenka.
Tricky returns from Azarenka today. So serving to stay in the tournament here, Victoria Azarenka, 4-5, second set.
good rallying from both players, but it's Azarenka in this exchange that really just gets the extra pace. She put more effort into that one to get more power behind that backhand. Inching forward inside the baseline and having to backpedal because of the depth of each other's ground strokes.
Yeah, pretty similar, really, on the winner's unforced error front. A few more winners for Pliskova. Oh, it's been a great game under pressure.
This is your strongest game, I think, so far.
14 love.
She looked a little tentative in the opening set when she served for it. Nothing tentative about this game so far. Azarenka serving there to stay in the tournament, levels it up again, 5 games all.
It's just incredible clarity, I felt like, in that game from Azarenka. We talk about not hesitating. It's so important to be able to be decisive in the moment when you struck the ball, but she just seemed like she had a clear mental image of what shot she wanted to hit on every stroke there. Made such a difference in that game. Very confident game.
Can she bring it into this return game? Impressive from both right now.
13 love.
Job there from Azarenka cutting into the court on that second serve. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 steps forward to the ball to cut off the angle.
Great serving from Pliskova. Good job behind that first serve in this set. 19 of 26 points won. Just wide. So once again, Victoria Azarenka will have to first of all try and hold, and then the tie break will follow. She's just 2 of 7 behind her second serve in this set.
That's a good second serve. This is where Azarenka can be so good. She's just going to stay so solid at the baseline. Keep trying to move Pliskova consistently around the court.
Directing a lot of traffic into the Pliskova forehand at the moment as well. It's been that side prone to breaking down today. Clever slice from Pliskova, but still surprised Azarenka missed it by the margin in which she did.
I mean, I can only imagine that must have skidded a little bit because she was in pretty good position, and then all of a sudden, at the last second, got late, so it must have shot through the court a little bit. Pliskova was so far behind the baseline, so she knew she didn't have to cut it too fine and still would have been in a good position to win that point.
Focus look. Azarenka yet to play a tiebreaker this week. Karolina Pliskova had to come through a deciding set match tiebreaker, first to 10 in her first round against Magdalene. Won that one 10 points to 8.
Led for serve.
It's a late call from the chair. Solid points behind her serve. Pliskova very quickly. And this tiebreak will get away from her. Much needed point behind her own serve there, just to somewhat stay in touch. Trying to keep Pliskova encouraged. Back to 4-2. Seen a couple of big double faults, haven't we, from Azarenka today? So a couple of complete mishits.
Just a couple where didn't hit it cleanly at all. Letting the ball toss drop too much. Didn't reach up for that ball just a couple times.
Away. So lose forehands from Karolina Pliskova, and Victoria Azarenka has 4 set points coming on. She had 2 set points in the opening set. Good bank smash.
That was great. Good get from Azarenka, just hustling throughout that point.
Big point. 3rd set point, but that's not the number on serve.
Another deep return from Pliskova. 2 back-to-back just inside the baseline. That's really solid from Pliskova.
What is going through the mind of Victoria Azarenka right now? 3 set points have come and gone. Back onto the Pliskova serve. Well, we couldn't split them before this one started, and it has been just as close as we all thought. Victoria Azarenka to start us off in the decider here. What are you looking for, Jill, from both of these players in this final set?
I think the serve is very important. I think Pliskova has got to get, I would love to see her have a little bit more fire out there. I know she doesn't tend to show it very often. We see her when she just gets flustered, but I would love to see her have a little fist pump. I think that's where Azarenka does a good job of giving herself some momentum, is when she has that energy, when she shows that positive emotion. I think that's been a factor for her winning that second set.
Yep. Pliskova, half an opportunity already in this opening game.
This game from Pliskova already, a couple break points. Off the return, opened up the court, put away the forehand line. Perfect start to this third set. You asked me what to expect in this third set, and I think a lot of the same. We mentioned there's not much difference between these two players in either set. Really, it was about Pliskova in that first set playing the pressure and the bigger points better, and same with Azarenka in the second set. She just really started off that tiebreak really well, and then as soon as she got the opportunity to close out 6-5, played an excellent point and took the chance and went after it. And I feel like the third set's going to come down to that, who's going to play those big moments the best and step up.
Seen the breeze and the wind outside. I think both players will be quite grateful that the roof is closed right now. I think the rain came quite as quickly as people perhaps predicted. Obviously the roof was closed quite early on in this one.
Defending with that deep slice right there, and she feels in that moment that she has a little bit extra time, or Pliskova, sorry, feels like she has a little extra time, but Azarenka just lofted that ball slightly, and Pliskova, good pace on that last forehand.
Agitated out here, Azarenka. control these emotions right now.
She plays with such great intensity, Azarenka, so sometimes when she makes a mistake, just gets a little flustered. Usually adapts pretty well afterward.
That's the first drop shot that Pliskova has played that she's won the point.
I think so. She timed that one well.
Always looks so relaxed. Pliskova just twirling the racket in the hand. At the end of that second set, she was just sat on a chair, cross-legged.
Most of the time she's going down the line. That's her best shot, and just freezing Pliskova at the baseline.
Thirteen, 15.
It's just going to drift wide. Azarenka getting late on the forehand.
Put away that backhand.
And it's so important for Azarenka, any short ball she gets, to really take control. Because if you give Pliskova a moment, she can change the point around. So it's well done from Azarenka.
Oh, that is huge. Surprised me if the return was quicker than the serve.
Yes.
First sign, really, of some really positive body language from Karolina Pliskova there. She did a pretty good job just to hang in the point for as long as she did.
Well, she covered the court well, but huge credit to Azarenka there, just to take her time on all those shots, a couple just landing on the baseline.
She thought she'd missed it as soon as she hit it there, Azarenka. Seen that a few times today.
13-15.
They get bored of watching that shot. Baseline.
Left for set.
I like the choice from Pliskova. The previous serve, there was a let. She took a lot off of that, just 87 miles an hour. So changed that up, got a lot of pace. That one was 115 miles an hour. Big serve.
Yeah, some good holds from Pliskova from 30 all.
Pliskova leads 5-1. Final set.
You can, of course, stay connected to the US Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. You can join the conversation. Hashtag US Open.
Cross-court rally. That's the most comfortable shot for her on the forehand side. So really loved accelerating through that gap, more angle on that last one. Great kick serve from Azarenka. It's not easy to get that kick serve up over the shoulders of Pliskova. Oh, it was a good job from Azarenka.
Can't afford anything like this right now, Azarenka. wide. And what a chance this is for Karolina Pliskova to get the double break. Frustration just beginning to boil over here.
Show confidence in that serve. 107 miles an hour after the double fault, the struggle that she has had with the ball toss. Throwing in that slice, she's missed a couple. Pliskova off that slower pace slice that just doesn't come to you as much.
Yeah, it's the same serve as Azarenka. Be a massive moment in this match if she can come through this game. Oh, that's so good from Pliskova.
She was quick to get to that ball. Azarenka trying to catch Pliskova by surprise, going behind her. Pliskova has such that nice long step. It's there plenty of time.
Good second serve.
Gutsy second serve to go for 85. It was 85 miles an hour, but it was the placement right into the tee, the corner.
Pliskova knows that this is her chance right here, right now, to try and put this match to bed if she can get that double break. Such a sweet strike off that backhand's 46th winner of this match.
Just a couple inches behind the service line, but had more pace to it. that baseline with Azarenka. God, it didn't miss by much.
Return from Pliskova, back on Azarenka so quickly. There's another chance.
I could feel that Azarenka was expecting that as well, that big return, and almost got too reactive right away off the serve. Put herself in a vulnerable position. Mentally, Azarenka, I mean, we saw in the previous shot the frustration that she had after giving Pliskova the break point, but recovers so well.
Consecutive points together right now. Azarenka slapping herself in the face.
She just rushed that one. She was looking so solid in the last couple of points, and all of a sudden that forehand just rushed herself.
This game's gone on for so long. Pliskova's had to go over and just have a little drink. 2 3/4 hours on court so far. First set 67 minutes, second 69. Half an hour played for the opening 4 games so far.
Opportunities where Pliskova goes down the line. If she doesn't get enough depth on that backhand down the line, Azarenka takes advantage and hits that forehand cross, just opens up the court so well with that combination. Service game there. Pliskova looked as though she was going to get the double break, but Azarenka still firmly in touch now at 3-2 down. Still a break behind Tia though. It's a beautiful little combination to start off this game for Pliskova. She's had a great time of things in the slams this year. Karolina Pliskova wasn't actually able to play the Australian Open at the start of the season. Injured her hand in
practice, so missed the first 2 and a bit months of the season. Her first tournament back was Indian Wells. So maybe that was some way really to explaining the slow start that she had. Lost first match Indian Wells, first match Miami. Roland Garros, she lost in the second round. Bit of a surprise result there to Lilia Jean-Jean, 6-2, 6-2. And then Wimbledon also lost second round there to Katie Bolter from a set in front, lost out to 6-4 in the third. So this by far her best performance in a slam this year. Turn the point around.
That was just an amazing point from both players, both of them. Just the depth off their ground strokes as well as the defense from both players, exceptional. Just everywhere. And also getting the ball that deep on all of those defensive shots, and Pliskova unleashing on that forehand. Good quality from both.
Yeah, found the first serve, again got the short return, put away the forehand. Nice comfortable service hold, 4-2.
That's a great game from Pliskova, because it's really one of the few games that she didn't get a free point off the serve.
Yeah.
Azarenka got a lot of returns in play.
Danielle Collins and Arina Sabalenka, by the way, have just got underway out on Arthur Ashe. Remember, the winner of this one will take on the winner of that one in the quarterfinals. Sabalenka up a very early break.
Let's take a sec.
Azarenka quick up to that ball. I was surprised with the drop shot because Pliskova was such in a position to really strike through that backhand, ended up getting away with the point.
More fist pumps starting to come from Pliskova now. She knows she's edging closer. Up off that one and love 30.
Love 30.
almost could sense that that might have been coming with how much she's been catching that toss. It's going so far to her right. Just taking a little extra time. Break point chances now for Pliskova.
Amazing depth from Karolina Pliskova. She came close to getting the double break in the last Azarenka service game. This time she makes sure, and in a couple of moments' time she will serve for a place in the quarterfinals. Well, it's been a battle out here, 4 minutes shy of the 3-hour mark. Karolina Pliskova serving for a place in the quarterfinals.
She ran out to that forehand, cut in well to get that angle off the court, Azarenka.
Oh, that was such a good serve. Great face.
13-15.
Barely missed a first serve in this set. Pliskova, she's up at 90%. She's only missed 2 first serves.
Left for serve.
Two match points.
Incredible job from Azarenka.
Finding her best tennis.
Azarenka is anticipating these serves so well off Pliskova's serve.
Last serve in the juice court. Azarenka was already moving to her left. Guessed that Pliskova was going down the tee. Does she change it up? No, she went straight back there.
I think Azarenka maybe thought she might change it up. Didn't lean to her left on that one.
Match point number 4. Reaches at least the quarter-final stage here at the US Open. It was a grueling battle that lasted just over 3 hours. High-quality tennis between the two. But the 2016 runner-up is safely through to the next round, and she'll take on either Danielle Collins or Aryna Sabalenka. She comes through 6-2 in the third.
Well, I mean, it was just an incredible competitive match from both. I think the quality was so high. I do think the first 2 sets, okay, not much separating the two. The third set, I think, is the focus because Pliskova just really raised her level. I thought she served a lot better. Off the ground, she started moving much more efficiently. Huge credit to Azarenka. We know what a competitive fighter that she is, and she showed that tonight. It's never easy to close out a match against Azarenka. Pliskova had to serve well. Took her 4 match points.
4, yeah.
4 match points to be able to finally get through, but good tournament for Azarenka. But I do feel Pliskova just lifted that level. Struck the ball with a lot more power in that third set. I felt she lifted the pace, which is incredible. So she brings the pace anyway. But yeah, she deserved that win in the end. Just played really well.